Hey guys, so today I got another new additions video for you, and got a table full of stuff here. And I know a lot of you guys look forward to these new addition videos, and I actually made one about 3 or 4 days ago. It's a new addition video. If you haven't already, take a look at that one. You know, I had my wife sit in on that video with me, and some of you might be kind of surprised. Some of you have probably already seen it. But like I said, I got a table full of stuff here, and I've been looking forward to making this video for a few days now as well. And I gotta tell you guys, it is so hot outside. It's gotta be, without exaggerating, probably close to 500 degrees, and the heat index is about 300 or 400,000. It is so hot here, like it's just unreal. You can just step outside for a minute, and you'll immediately start getting sweat beads, and it is unreal how hot it is. I'm sure a lot of you guys is hot where you're at as well. So definitely take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Stay cool. Drink plenty of water and get you some electrolytes in your system. Uh, this heat is no joke. You know, I remember when I was a kid, I could deal with the heat a lot more than I can now. I'm 36, so, but 20 years ago, 25 years ago, the heat seemed to be different than, I don't know. But I just can't deal with it like I could before. You know what I mean? It's part of getting old, I guess. But anyways, take care of yourself. I want all of you to be healthy and everything, and to be well, and your families also. But like I said, I've been looking forward to making this video, and I think you guys are going to enjoy what I got here. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here are my newest additions to my collection. Kind of pan the table here a little bit and let you guys see. And then I'll go more in detail of all of this. Sometimes I'll have, I guess, more of a variety of things. Sometimes I might do a new additions video and it's a lot of the same type items. And, I know some people wouldn't really include DVDs or books or something like that, or even t-shirts in the new additions, but I consider all that towards my collection, my history collection, my military collection, my hobby, what I stand for and support and everything. But again, that's just me. But we'll go ahead and get started. So I've actually got this hat here. We just got back last weekend from Orange Beach, Alabama, right at Gulf Shores. And I always, go to souvenir stores, go to antique stores, stuff. Got this really nice hat here. Another American flag hat for John Boy, USA. It says America on the back. I love patriotic stuff. I think this hat was like, I don't know, like 10 or 12 bucks, but I really like it. Definitely like it. I actually forgot to put one shirt out here that I got actually at my work. We had some patriotic type stuff come in for Memorial Day and 4th of July and all kind of stuff. So unfortunately, I forgot to grab that shirt, but I do have this one here. Got it for 12 bucks, was 22. Another nice American flag shirt. Really cool. Very nice. Got another American flag shirt here in Gulf Shores, Alabama. Again, we were down there, that area. We were there for 5 days, 4 nights. We had a really good time, but I picked up these shirts and like I said, the one hat. Moving on, you see I've got this big green blob here, and it's actually a sleeping bag. It's huge. It's actually upside down. But, I've already got one of these. It's kind of like an Arctic type sleeping bag. I've got one that just has this here. It doesn't have this outer cover. But it's used for like really, really cold conditions, Arctic conditions, snow, ice, different things like that. This one is actually dated 1951. The other one I have, I think it might be 1951 also, or it might be 1949. I can't remember. But it's really, really nice and really cool. It's huge. And what's really cool about it is I actually went to an estate sale, and I got it for $3. They left the period off, or the dot. But it's not 300, it's $3, which I think is a steal on this. This is probably I don't know, $50 or $60 sleeping bag, maybe more, maybe less, depending on where you're at, what market you're in and everything. But very awesome. Looking forward to using it when the time is right. Very cool. Right here, I went to a flea market last weekend. It's an outdoor flea market. I go to it. It's 3 times a year, every June, August, and October. And I always go to it again. And it's basically from daylight to to nighttime, all through the day, as long as the sun's up. And I actually got there at 6 o'clock in the morning. And, I always like to get there early, beat the crowd and everything. And I actually got all of this right here, this big lot of little booklets and stuff for $10, which is really cool. This one right here, it says Home of the Famed 5th Armored Division, if you can see that. I'm sure you can, even though it's blurry, but anyways, really nice little booklet there, 5th Armored. Then it got this Frankfurt in Your Pocket. It's by Ruth Rutledge, and this is dated 1953. And it's basically just kind of tells you about facts and just different information about Frankfurt in Germany. Kind of, little, I guess, monuments, landmarks, places to visit, things to see, different, sites, again, sightseeing, different things. So got that, was really cool. Got this right here. It's a Thanksgiving menu, 1954, for the 78th Armored Field Artillery Battalion. And I'll show you the insides. To all the members of the 78th, all the, the commanding and first cooks, second cooks, all the actual menu, and drinks, different things, stuff from reserve, which is pretty cool. Got this map of Europe, which is really cool as well. I opened it up, and honestly, I can't remember the date on it, but I'm not really going to unravel it now. But it's made by, what's that? Cumberly, Frey, and Byrne. Anyways, really cool map there. Also got these two 2nd Armored Division, says Hell on Wheels bulletins. This one's from April, well, they had April, then they got August stamp, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 1958. And then we've got August 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 1958. So I guess it was April and then August, but anyways, just kind of tells information about the units and stuff. Really cool. I've really gotten into armored stuff, so I like stuff like this. Got this really awesome Hell on Wheels 12th anniversary of the 2nd Armored Division. It's got all kind of pictures and different things in here. And, I haven't really looked at it in detail yet, but just really awesome information about the 2nd Armored Division and World War II, and I believe it was Korea. I think this is from the 1950s, if I'm not mistaken. Also got this right here, USNS General Alexander patch. It's across the ocean to, I can't read all that, but anyways, it kind of tells about somebody's, or maybe it could be, maybe it's this ship here, when it crossed, kind of a little bit of it about its voyage here. Also got this, which I forgot about until now. It's really kind of brittle. It's, let's see, 78th Armored Field Battalion, history of the 78th, basically a battalion. It kind of tells about them and everything. World War II, just different information about it, which is really cool. Need to get that maybe framed properly one day. But really nice. So again, I got all these little booklets and different things for $10. Also, when we were on our beach trip, again, I go to antique stores and different stuff, and I got this M1 Garand in-block clip, and it's actually marked SA on there. I don't know if we'll be able to pull it up on the, might be upside down. Yes, and there's SA on there, Springfield Armored, $2, which is not bad. I'll start right here. I actually went to an estate sale maybe close to a month ago, and I saw this in the pictures for the estate sale. The picture didn't have my reflection of me holding my phone right there, which I use for recording my videos, but that was supposed to be funny, but I don't think it was. Anyways, again, this shadow box was in there. I went to the sale, got there early. It was about probably the 15th person in line, and I was hoping I would have a chance getting this. Had no idea what it was going to cost. They started letting people in. People started running all through the house and scrambling and trying to go to, I guess, certain areas that they wanted to go to. And I saw this hanging on the wall, and honestly, I passed it up at first. I really did. I was in the house probably 15 minutes with probably 40 or 50 people. And I looked at this 2 or 3 times, and I was like, man. And what it is, I paid $75 for it. And that's what kind of held me up. There was a tag right down here that said $75, and I'm like, man. Because, you know, not that I'm trying to be cheap, but I was hoping it would be, you know, what are 40 or 50 bucks, but $75. And I was like, it's not named or anything. I mean, I'm just like, man, somebody could have just put these medals in here. You know, I really don't know. But I ended up getting it, obviously. I just couldn't say no. There's nothing on the back here other than, you know, it mentions Memphis, Tennessee frameworks where it was done, the framing. And, but I think $75 ended up being a good price for it. Again, it's got 4 medals. It's got the ruptured duck pin there. It's got the rifle marksmanship badge right there. But $75. I asked the man that was hosting the sale, I said, do you know if the homeowner was a veteran? Is this, you know, that person's medals? And the man said, I really don't know if he was, you know, in the war or whatever. He said, I know he was a collector of many things. So he said it could have been something he picked up collecting along over years' time. But he didn't know if these actually belonged to the person. So I don't know. They're not named, but still cool. Maybe they're named on the back. You know, I haven't tried to take it apart. Don't know if I think I will, because it's really nice frame. Probably just leave it alone. 75 bucks, not bad. Right here, I got 3 books. I always go to Goodwill Bookstore pretty regularly. Got this one here, Ernie's War, you know, about Ernie Powell, which is really cool. Got it for $3.50. You know, I look forward to reading over it. It was actually interesting. It says discarded. They've got it stamped in there. But it's definitely a big history and just a lot of information about Ernie Powell, where he was at during the war. Erwin Rommel, Infantry Attacks. I'm definitely looking forward to reading this because Rommel was my favorite, you know, German commander and, you know, officer general. And I definitely like, you know, reading into him and everything. And I'm looking forward to that. Right here, I've got The Longest Day by Cornelius Ryan. I've already got a copy of it. But this one, I went ahead and got because this one is an original copy from 1959. It's not a, you know, a reprint or anything or a different edition or whatever. This is an original, and it's actually got kind of an engraving or a sketching of the Cornelius Ryan signature. So that was really cool. Got that at the bookstore. Got 3 military DVDs here, war DVDs. This one's called, I guess, Caton. I watched, I don't know, probably 60% of it, and honestly, I just could not get into it. Maybe the other 40% gets better. I'll have to try to finish it, but I've seen a lot of people brag on this movie, but from what I watched, unfortunately, it just didn't really get my attention, but maybe it gets better. The Second Front, I started watching it, and honestly, I couldn't really get into that one either. And then Red Tails, I've watched it once before. I haven't watched it since I got this DVD, but I think it was an okay movie. I know it's got caught a lot of flack, or people don't like it, but I'll give it another chance. But I think there's $3 a piece. I mean, you can't beat that. Moving on here, again on my beach trip, went to an antique store. Actually rode over to West Pensacola. Went to an antique store, and they had, you know, some military stuff. Really nice people there, really helpful, and I enjoyed talking with them. And back in the back of their store, this was in one of the booths, and I got excited. This is a front seam. Right now, it's obviously a swivel bell, which has got a post-World War II chin strap, or half of one. It's a McCord, and it's got a really nice liner, which the sweatband's been replaced post-war. It's I'm sorry, not a Westinghouse. It's a Mine Safety Appliance liner, MSA, in really great condition. Really, really good condition. Even the outside, I mean, it's got normal, you know, little scratches and different things. No names or no painting marks, nothing that I saw on it. Great liner, really awesome condition. The helmet here is, the heat stamp is, what was it? It was an early one. 148C, I believe. Looking at my notes here. I believe it was 148C, which would date somewhere around April or May of 1942. So really nice set here. And I actually got this for tax and everything. It was $74. So not bad for an early war helmet. I wish it was still fixed bell, because this one would have originally been fixed bell. But overall, really great condition. So $74 well spent. Also on my beach trip, went to another antique store. And I saw this liner. It was in a booth. The booth had some sales on particular items. And I got looking at this, and it's got the 1st Armored Division, you know, decal or logo on the front. and it looks like it was painted on there. It doesn't look like a sticker to me. It looks like it's a painted on, unit marking. Unfortunately, it's got that big old head looking thing stuck right on it, which is some kind of a sticker. And it's got stickers basically all over it. It's almost like steampunk, or almost like hippie type stuff. So I think, this could have been done maybe in the 60s or maybe in the 70s, or I'm not sure how long these stickers or decal type things have been on here. But just kind of looking at it, it looks like, it could be some type of hippie type stuff. It doesn't look like it was put on there a few years ago. I mean, these have been on there for a long time. And unfortunately, the insides are pretty much toast. It's got just a little bit of the guts or the webbing, which is World War II, and it's a Westinghouse. It did have something right here. Could have been maybe a sticker or label or some kind of information of a soldier. Right down here, it actually does have an RA number, regular Army. It looks like 143. I can't make it out. It's kind of hard to see. 143 something. But anyway, so I passed this up again. At first, it was $80. And I'm like, I'm not paying $80 for a liner that's completely roached, even though it is World War II and it's kind of funky and different. But this was 50% off. So my wife, Jacqueline's like, John, just get it. Just get it. I'm going to hear it for a week. You're going to be like, man, I wish I got that helmet liner. Just get it, So I got it, and it was ended up being $44, which I think, it's a little bit much for me. Some of you guys would just pay it with no second thought, but I paid $44 for it because it does look an original painted on marking there. Again, I could be wrong. Let me know your guys' opinions, but still kind of cool, hippie looking liner, World War II. I'll take it. Lastly, right here, I've got 5 Navy jumpers. And these first 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I can count. I got all 4 of those at a place in West Pensacola, a military surplus store. Really nice man there. I met him actually last year when I went for the first time. We talked again this year, and it's called A Tin Hut. So if you're near West Pensacola, Florida area, check out A Tin Hut. Tell them, John Boy from YouTube sent you. And I got all 4 of these Navy jumpers for $50 cash. So that's basically $12.50 a piece. And that was a really good deal. This first one here is tailor-made. It's got the Engineman second class patch on there. An older looking patch, felt patch it looks like. Or wool patch, maybe felt. It's definitely World War II. Unfortunately, it is not named. But not bad for, $12.50. It does actually, I'm sorry, it is named here. Named Meyer. Meyer, and it's got a RW. So RW Meyer. Maybe I can try to research that sailor. Got another one here. This one's really cool. Again, it's World War II, tailor-made. American campaign medal and World War II victory. Not medal, but ribbon. And this one, I don't believe is named. It's not. It's got kind of a cool zipper on the side here. But I'm still really nice, for $12.50 with World War II with 2 ribbon bars. This one right here I really like. It's tailor-made. So I think that's electrician, if I'm not mistaken, right there. Again, this one's World War II. No name on the back, unfortunately. But it's got a couple ribbons here. And this first one right here is, I had to look it up, China Service, and then World War II Victory Medal, which is, victory, a ribbon, which is really cool. And this last one here, I got, it's, where's it at? It had a patch on it somewhere, or maybe it doesn't. Well, anyways, it's got armpit stains, which is pretty cool. But this one is World War II also, JWH. Which is really nice. I didn't see any other names or markings or anything on it, but I really appreciate, the deal he gave me on these. Again, I got all 4 of them for $50, $12.50 a piece. Can't beat that. And lastly, I've got this right here, another jumper. And this one I got off eBay for $21. That's shipping included. And it doesn't have a tag on the back or anything. And I don't think it's World War II. Honestly, I think this one might be from the 50s. But it's got some really cool, tailor-made stuff on there, like Liberty type stuff. It's got an eagle on there on the inside. And I didn't see any names or anything. It does have the hash marks on there, which I believe each of these represents 4 years of good service. I think this would be 12 years if I'm not mistaken. But it's got the USS Harold J. Ellison on there. But what was really neat about this, and the reason I picked it up off eBay, is the Liberty cuffs that are on it. I'll show you, but honestly what I did was I took a piece of electrical tape and I actually taped over part of it, because I want to be, you know, respectful to any of our younger viewers or anything. You know, I don't want to get them, you know, thinking a particular way, or, you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to be very careful and everything, just looking out for the young people or anybody that you might upset. You know, I'm trying to do the right thing here. But it is a mermaid, and it's really nicely made and everything on the Liberty cuffs. And again, I taped over it because, you know, she is bare-breasted, you know, has no top or anything on. But again, just trying to be respectful. But really nice and really cool and interesting. And again, I gave $21 for this. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Hope you like this new edition video. Again, if you haven't already, check out my new edition video from a few days ago with my wife in there. My beautiful wife. I know a lot of y'all like to see her in my videos from time to time and hear her talk, which it does make her uncomfortable. It's not really her thing, but I'm trying to get her to be more comfortable and participate more, you know, if she feels to do so. Love her so much. Thankful for you guys. God bless all of you, and I'll be getting back to you soon.